I'll ask for more now. 1 grand, next 100. Oh, 1 grand contract, 1 grand. Hello, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video we will be looking at the Grand Mafia and its obscure weapons exchange again, where you can exchange your Grand King's equipment for an elite Godfathers. And I remember the previous video I'm saying that I'll be predicting when the weapon exchange will come out, and I will create a crate opening video before that to test if I will get better contracts, better odds of getting rare and above contracts if it is not during the same event. However, unfortunately I've been quite busy and totally forgot to monitor when was the previous weapons exchange, and now it is time for the next weapon exchange. So I will probably try to be mindful and remember it like 2 to 3 months down the road to open my crates first before this weapons exchange comes up. So for today's video I will be opening crates again, and we have tested many myths, so if you have not checked out my past videos you can take a look. So currently there's no trend, but we all know that there's a 1% and slightly maybe above 1% chance of you getting a rare and above contract with normal Kingpin Crates and most other crates, except the ones that have lower odds are the Developmental Crates, which are the Investors and the Architects Crate, and also the Godfather's Crate. And the best crates are the Legacy Crates. Of course, they are much more premium than other crates, and also the Grand Jewel and Grand Contract crates have also the better or best odds. And yes, let's begin opening some crates, and as usual I will be opening the Developmental Crates first, followed by Kingpin Crates and the Special Crates. And now I will test my statistical crates, which is currently the lowest amount of possibilities for you to get a rare and above contract are the Valkyrie Crate and Detective Crate. So these two crates are similarly have the lowest chances of you getting a rare contract and above. So I just want to double test that to see if it would be true for this crate opening video. And yes, let us start opening some crates, and our first crate that we'll open would be the Architect's Crate. So I'll open twice, so about half of it, about maybe like 55. And let's see if you get a grand contract, but for this crate I'll just be happy with a rare. Alright, the first 55, as you can see, we got no contracts, so that is kind of expected. And next, last 59. Yeah, also no contracts. So for Developmental Crates you can see that there's a trend, we don't really get a lot of contracts. So let's open the Investors Crate, 64 of this. And yes, we get 2 rare Investors contracts. That's got blended into the normal materials. So let's open our next one, last 51. Elite Investors Crate, that is a very good draw, 1 elite, 2 rare, and previously 2 rare. So this is a very highly stacked odds, because for every 100 crates you probably only get at least 1 rare and above contract. So far so good, we are starting on a good grounds. And next will be accessories, 239, quite few of this, and we open 100 at a time. And if you are saying that opening few amount of crates is better, I've tested all of these and it seems that probability wise it will still balance out sooner or later. So doesn't matter how many crates you open at a time. So yes, our first 100 for our mob boss crate. Whoa, our first 100 for mob boss crate, we've got the Grand Accessories contract at 1 rare, and previously for our Investors crate we got very good odds for contracts. So maybe this time is a good time for us to get really good contracts, and I'm very excited now that our first Kingpin crate we got a grand right off the bat. So next 100, let's go. 1 rare, okay, that is pretty good, that's decent. Last 39, let's go. Oh, 1 rare. It's a kind of blocked my screen, so we got another rare accessories contract. Next up, we'll move on to the Valkyrie Crate, and based on my Excel sheet that this crate gives us the worst odds, I'm not sure why. So our first 100, let's go. 2 rares, oh this is better than expected. 100, 1 rare, wow, this seems pretty normal. Alright, last 41, let's go. Alright, we don't get anything for last 41. Let's go for our next one. We got our Merciless Rider Crate, first 100. Yeah, not very good. Next 100, let's go. Oh, I hate it that the notification blocks my grand contract. I'm not sure why. Before that it didn't really block, but yes, 1 grand contract. Took me a while to like understand that we got a very good contract, because all I can see is all this glitter and glow to see that I get an elite and above contract. So that is pretty good. Another grand contract. Wow, it's raining grand contracts today. Last 83, let's go. Okay, that's not as good. And Detective Crate, currently this is also one of the worst crates that you can get for contracts. So first 100, let's go. Yeah, this is quite evidently not a very good draw. Next 100, let's go. Wait, let me guess. Yeah, let's go. 2 elite contracts and 2 rare contracts. Wow, this has been very, very surprising so far and above my expectations. Next 100, let's go. 1 rare, alright, that's average. And last 17, don't really expect much from this. Yep, we don't really get anything. So far, so good. We got pretty decent contracts so far. Next, we got a Merc Crate, 693, quite a lot of this. First 100, let's go. Got 1 rare. Oh, I hate this. I hope the notification comes like right on top because it keeps blocking my best draw at the top. Next 100, let's go. 1 rare and 1 rare and 1 elite. Alright, pretty good. Next 100. Alright, 2 elites. Yeah, see, I have to keep scrolling down. 2 elite contracts and 1 rare. That is a very, very, very good draw. Next 100. 3 rares. That is a pretty decent draw. 3 rares. Okay, next 100. Let's go. And 1 rare, average, pretty average. Next 100, and we'll get 3 rares. Alright, and last 93. Please just give me 1 elite and above. Let's go. Yes, 1 elite and 1 rare. I caught it. Very excited. Maybe my 240 Godfather's crate, I can get a Grand Godfather. I've never gotten so much very good valuable contracts so far in these early stages of opening. Next is the Narc Dealer Crate, 721 of these. First 100, let's go. Grand, let's go the Grand. 1 elite, alright. I'll ask for more now. 1 Grand, next 100. Oh, 1 grand contract, 1 grand. Very, very impressive. So far, we've gotten quite a number of grands. I'm not sure if they kind of like modified the drop that you get from these crates. And I'm very curious when we tabulate at the end of this opening session how high our percentage should be. Next 100, let's go. Alright, 2 rares. Alright, it's still above expectations. Next 100. 1 rare. Okay, this is like kind of normal. Next 100, let's go. 1 elite and 1 rare. Wow, I never gotten so much elite and so much grand. This is crazy. Next 100. Back to normal. Next 100. Okay, this is no contracts. Next, last 21, let's go. Okay, decent just for 21 crates, 3 plain contracts. Now we move on to the special crate. And we open up the grand contract crate first. Just 5 of these, alright? Let's go. Let's open 5. Oh, this is not a very good draw, but we only have 5, so won't really complain. Next, we open the Grand Jewel 16, so I definitely expect at least 1 elite and maybe 1 rare for 16 jewel crate. Let's go. Wow, 1 grand biker attack. That is a pretty good one, and biker defense. Pretty satisfied because it's 1 grand attack jewel, so that is very useful. And now we'll move on to legacy crates. For this, we just open like 20 at a time. First 21 crates. Let's go. 1 rare. Alright, 1 rare. Okay. Next 21. Let's go. 1 rare. Yeah, so difficult to see. Next 1 grand. I call it 1 grand or 2 grands. Let's go. Didn't even see any rare. There's no blue. Oh, this has been the worst legacy coin crate so far. Last 21. Let's go. Don't disappoint me, legacy coin crates. 1 elite. Okay, 1 elite. But so far, this has been one of the worst legacy coin crates I've opened. Usually, we'll get some grands or like more elites. Alright, next challenger's crate. Let's go. We'll open 100 at a time. First 100. Let's go. 1 elite, 1 rare. Oh, this is... Okay, this is leaning towards a very good draw. Last 94 crates, let's go. Wow, 1 elite and 2 rares. Very decent draw for Challenger's crate. Because we have such an impressive run except for the legacy coin crate, I am really immensely excited for this Godfather's crate. So let us open 100 first and you will get what I mean. First 100, let's go. 1 elite. Wow, 1 elite, and it reset my achievement where you open 1000 and you won't get any elite or grand contract. So I'm very impressed because usually I'll expect just 1 rare or no contracts, no rare and above contracts for about 200 to 300 crates. So this is way above my expectations and you don't really know what's coming. We've got quite a good run. Next 100, good chance. Let's go. Oh, it's back to what it's supposed to be. There's no contracts whatsoever. Last 40, don't have much hope for this. Yeah, exactly. This is horrendous. This is terrible. Alright, so now that we have done that, I'm gonna check my King's equipment and let's exchange more equipment coupons for it. Alright, I need about 8 elite accessories contracts. So because we had such a good run, I'll be banging on each 100 draws would be equivalent to 1 elite contract, which is quite a lot to ask for. But let's see if we'll get some grands. So let's go first 100. Grand immediately. And oh, this is the one of the worst ever. We don't get any rare contracts and above. Next 100, let's go. Oh! 1 grand. Alright, you give me a bad crate and give me a good crate, I'll be taking it. I don't mind getting no contracts, and the next one I'll be getting a grand contract. That's a very good trade. 3 rare contracts. I thought it was 1 rare contract. It's 3 rares and 1 grand. Next 100, let's go. 1 elite contract and 3 rare contract. Wow, I might be exchanging too many crates for this. This is insane. Next 100, let's go. Okay, 1 rare, that's pretty normal. Next 100, let's go. 1 elite contract and 2 rare. I think I'm kind of like done, and I think I can confirm exchange my accessories to Godfather accessories. So let's go next 100. 1 elite, yes. My King's accessories is done. Next 100. Alright, nothing. That's alright, that's alright. We got a pretty good draw. And last 100, 1 rare. That is standard. Alright, we gotten 2 more elite contracts than expected. That is pretty insane. 800 crates and 10 elite contracts. That is quite a impressive draw, I would say. Alright, our next on the list is Knock Dealer, or the top equipment, and I need 16 elite contracts, so I'll do the same calculation. Each 100 crates I'm banging on 1 elite contract. So let's go for our first 100, and we see that it is 2 rare. That is half of what I'm expecting. 100, let's go. I'm just waiting for a grab. Alright, 1 elite and 1 rare. This is pretty good drop. 100, let's go. Oh, 1 rare. Okay, this is pretty normal, but it's fine. Next 100, and we'll see there 1 rare. Okay, that's still pretty standard. Next 100, 1 elite. Yes, let's keep going that way. Next 100, 1 grand. Wow, it is raining grand contracts. This weapons exchange event, this is really the most grand contracts I've ever gotten. I'm very impressed by the draw so far. Next 100, let's go. Another grand. Oh, this is back to a shitty crate. Next 100, let's go. Whoa, another grand. It's almost a back-to-back grand contract. That is the best draw I've gotten, hands down. I bet I didn't have anything better than this. Nothing can beat this Kingpin draw. 1 grand and 1 rare. That is crazy. I think I can finish my set. Factoring that 100 crates will give me at least 1 elite contract. Next 100, let's go. 1 elite. Oh, what I'm talking about, man. 1 elite and 1 rare. That is above my expectations. Next 100, let's go. 2 rares, okay, that is fine. We've gotten a grand, so maybe get more grands. 2 grands so far, so make that 3. Let's go. 2 rares, okay. Next 100. 1 elite, so good. Next 100, let's go. 1 rare, okay, this has been the most standard so far. Next 100. Alright, quite a standard crate. Next 100. 1 rare, okay, this is standard again. Wow, it's 3 standards in a row. And last 100, let's go. Oh, this is a deterioration of contracts. That is pretty sad, but let's see if I need more contracts. Wow, I can't believe we finished another 16 elite contracts with just 1,600 coupons. That is insane. Now I need just 2 elite contracts to exchange my pen, so just 200 would do. First 100, let's see, let's go. 2 rares, okay, we just need 1 elite and we'll be done with this. Last 100. Oh, I don't think we can get this last 100 for our pens. Let's hope we get like 2 rares or so. Let's go. Oh, this is pretty bad too. 100 again, let's go. Oh, I think we might finish this. No, we need 2 more rares. 2 more rares. Let's go. Last 100 forever. Yes, we got it. We got it. I think this is it. Because we have gotten such good draws, I managed to exchange so many of my King's equipment, so I'll be saving a lot of my equipment coupons for the next round, where I will exchange, not doing the weapons exchange event itself, to see if we'll get better odds. But honestly, I feel like nothing can beat our odds so far, and I'll take a look at the results and see how good our draws were. Alright guys, I am back with some stats, and it is really very interesting. We have opened a total of 6,000 plus crates. I thought it would be fewer than that, but yeah, I thought it would be fewer than 5,000. And let's see how we fare contract wise based on percentages. And we can see that for investors crate, massive 4.35%. I've never seen this high before in all of my crate opening for investors crate. And also for the Kingpin crate, as you can see, in general it is pretty high, except for Merciless Rider. I'm not sure why it's under 1%, but generally it will be above 1%, except for Valkyrie and Detective crate. When I previously looked at the total spreadsheet over here at the bottom left, it is just slightly under 1%, and we have done pretty well, 1.2 and 1.58%. The best is the Merc crate at 2.16%, so that is like almost double of what we will initially get. Also for our grand contract, you can see it's a 0.11%, pretty high. I think on average amount of grand contracts you get is only about 0.05 to 8%, so this jump is almost multiplied by 2, so that is quite crazy. Legacy crate 3.57%, still higher than most crates, which is expected, but we didn't do very well because usually we will have at least 5% for legacy crates. And Challengers crate did pretty well, 2.58%, usually it's about 1% and above, or even 0% if we are quite bad. And Godfather's crate is a good average, 0.4%, but we got an elite contract, so that's pretty good. So let's take a look at how we fare in the total crates that we have opened, and we have opened total of the 8,000, almost more than 10 times of what we have opened today. So as you can see, on average it is just about slightly above 1%, except for the first two, it still remain under 1%, and which means that of course we have done very well for our crate opening session. Also grand contract wise, 0.07, we have done at least a 0.1%, so that's a great increase. And also from our rare contracts, we also opened 1% of rare contract, so today was higher than our total spreadsheet. Again, I mentioned legacy 5%, which is quite standard. So overall, I would say that we have done a very good job for this crate opening session. We have opened so few, but I've managed to get so many contracts, and on average I think we were aiming like per 100 crates we were hitting an elite rather than a standard of 1 rare per 100 crates, so that was very impressive. Yeah, and you can just take a look at the percentages over here and compare it with our sample size for today. It is a very huge difference. On almost all aspects we have done better. And yes, this is it for my crate opening session and analysis. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I wish you the best for opening your crates and getting more of these grand contracts. So if you like my video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button or even join my channel memberships, and I will see you guys again real soon for my next video.